YouTube? Welcome to this Walking Dead episode review, and boy they did it. They went full comic. So it was absolutely awesome. For the last couple of weeks I've been expecting that Daryl will be playing the role of, well, the role that Carl had in the comic books, where he slowly kind of has a mutual respect with Negan when they reach a kind of impasse. Now, I was also expecting him to be the one who would shoot the fuck up of the Sabres and just cause havoc, but it looked like this time we actually got a decent kind of comic book version. So we got Carl on the truck, comes out, shoots a guy. Now, previously in the comics, he actually shot up loads of people, and then, well, that's that. Carl actually Negan actually really likes him, which is a very strange thing, but he has this kind of respect for him. This sort of kind of, you know what, you're a kid, you're badass, so, yeah, I guess as that he sees some of Carl inside of himself. So, there is that, and I really did like how this was handled quite a lot. I found it funny when, I forget her name, the one who handled the guns and was like, "We're practically starving." You're not though, are you? You're clearly not. But I found that very funny, and it shows that Negan has some personality, and it is just, you know what? It is what I like, and I love Negan. He is clearly one of my favourite villains on the show and in the comics. The Governor was, until they screwed him up on the show, but Negan is a next level above everyone else in this episode, and we're setting up for one of the, I'd say, shocking or kind of interesting moments was when Spencer crooks it and tries to turn heel. It's setting up what will happen. We've got him already saying that his mum did a better job in the comics. It was his dad. So there is that. But I really did like the way they have Carl kind of be scared, but also be very safe, because I really doubt that Negan is actually going to kill him, because he has a lot of tenacity, in which Negan has a lot of tenacity there as well. So, another thing which is just like the comics, which I really liked, is the fact that Eugene has started making bullets. Now, in the comics, before Abraham actually died, Eugene tried to prove his worth to the group after being a dick and lying about everything. He proved his worth by making bullets, and they make a lot of ammo, but it's kind of different because I don't think Negan took all the guns. I might be wrong, correct me in the comments, but I don't think in the comics it went to the extent that it did in the show, where all the weapons were taken. We had a whole episode looking for one gun, which I enjoyed. I know the show's dropping viewers just like Negan is dropping main cast members, but I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it because you know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is the fucking man, and he plays it perfect. They've got the characterization of Negan correct. He's a cold-hearted psycho, but he has morals. And it was interesting seeing all of his wives there. We've got Dwight's wife there, or ex-wife there. So we're setting up quite a lot. We're setting up the betrayal. We're setting up Spencer. And we've already seen with Carl. So I'm interested to see what Negan will do with Daryl, because I thought that would be the kind of similar role. I thought that was going to be what they've done. They've kind of converted it into that. But it doesn't look like they are going to do that this episode. Now, I'm very interested to see how we're going to get to see the Kingdom. We should see more of the Kingdom hopefully soon, hopefully next episode. The mid-season finale, perhaps, but I hope that it's not going to be a kind of, oh, Negan's killing everyone and then the Kingdom show up. I don't want that. I don't think that would be very good. I don't think they should be going with any more cliffhangers. I think they should be wrapping things up and then introducing new things instead of just having a cliffhanger. But I think they're going to be slow. The second half of this season will probably be to do with the all-out war. I reckon this is where they're going to be leading up, because as I record in the comics, it happens pretty damn quickly. The events kind of snowball into one, and that's what happens, and this is how we get the all-out war and the subsequent peace. Now, one thing I find interesting is that, well, we're getting to a point, in my opinion, someone who's read every single issue of the comic, we're getting to a point in the show where the story gets a lot more interesting. Time settles down, everything's settled down to somewhat extent, and we get one of the most diabolical versions of a villain yet, the Whisperers. Now, I'm hoping that they change the Whisperer story. I didn't quite like what happened in the comics. I don't want to spoil that too much there, but I'm hoping they change it somewhat. I hope people don't die so early on, because it kind of ruined it. But I expect that will be next season. We'll probably see them very soon. We've possibly seen them so far, but it will probably be that Rick is trying to build an army behind Negan's back. But this episode was fun to watch. Loving the season so far, but a lot of people are not, so who knows? Who knows? But that's it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.